In this video, I'm going to show you how to lengthen or shorten pre-made pattern pieces. This is a good idea if you find that patterns are either too short or too long for you. So it's an additional thing that you can do to make the pattern piece adjustable to you. So let's get started. Inside your envelope or on the outside of the envelope, you should find measurements for the finished garment. Mine is found for this particular pattern on the inside directions. So I'm going to be making a shirt, which is shirt C. And if I look at this, it says the finished thing from the back of the neck down to the bottom of the finished item. For C, for a medium, is 34 3/4 lengths in inches. That's pretty long for me. So I'm going to take a look at my pattern piece and see in which way I can shorten it. If you would look at this and be like, well, I want it to be a little bit longer, then you can also lengthen the pattern piece, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. What we're looking at here is my pattern piece cut out to the size that I need it. Now, if I wanted to lengthen or shorten it, I would need to do this before laying it on top of my fabric and cutting it out there. If I wanted to lengthen or shorten it, I would look for a line that goes across with the phrase lengthen or shorten here. You will find this on most commercial apparel patterns. Now I'm doing this for a shirt, and this particular pattern is for the front. So if I lengthen this part, or shorten it, I would also need to do it for the corresponding pattern piece, which would be the back of the shirt. If you don't do that, then you're going to find that the pattern pieces are going to be mismatched. Now the reason why they put lines at certain areas is because this is where it's safe to lengthen or shorten it and still maintain the integrity of the pattern as a whole. So that's why you always do it at these points. So now we're going to go through the step of showing you how to shorten it and then how to lengthen it.
So let's say I want to shorten my garment by 1 inch. From my original line here, the easiest way to mark it for yourself is to measure up with your sewing gauge or a ruler 1 inch. And you can do this for the whole length. I'm just doing it for right here, for right now. Once I have that line, along this line here, I'm going to fold it. So I'm just going to press it between my fingers and create a nice crease here. So you can see I'm just pinching it. So this is what it looks like right now. I'm going to take the top edge of that folded part and I'm going to bring it to my line. And I would do this for the whole length. So I can just press it like this. Now, if you were to measure, because you can see underneath the paper folded in on itself, so we can see this. If I was to measure this, it would only measure a 1/2 inch. But obviously, if I measure from here to here, it's 1 inch. So if you don't want to do this line, you can take whatever your desired shortening length is and you can just divide it in half. So I can just say, oh, I'm just going to bring this up until this point right here measures a 1/2 inch. And you're going to want to make it equal for the whole length. Once you have it where you want it, you can either pin it into place. And I would do that if I eventually want to take it out, because maybe I'm just doing it for this one, but I might make another one where I want to have a regular length. So you can do that. Or if you want to keep it into place, you can just apply tape all along the way and that'll hold it. Now, the only thing that you want to make sure is when you fold it, your edges are lining up. Any lines that you have are lining up. So it's not all wonky and crooked. It's nice and straight. But once you do that and you tape it or you pin it, then you can just use it as a regular pattern. Make sure that you do it for all pieces that are necessary. So in this case, it's for the back, and I would also do it for the front.
So now I'm going to show you how to lengthen a pattern piece. If I wanted to lengthen this, let's say 1 inch, the first step is I would cut along this line all the way across. So then I would essentially have 2 separate pieces. I would then take a scrap of my tissue paper, and this is just left over from my pattern cutting, and I would want this pattern piece to actually be wider than my desired length for expanding this pattern piece. So if I wanted 1 inch, I would make sure this piece, the width, was longer than 1 inch, and I'll tell you why. We're then gonna take this piece and our top piece, and we're gonna tape it right along the bottom, overlapping it a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sewing gauge And from the bottom line onto this bridge that I'm forming here with tissue paper, I'm going to measure an inch, and I'm going to use my marker to just mark along where the 1 inch length is. Once I've done that, I'm then going to take my bottom piece and I'm going to tape it along that line that I marked. So this extra tissue is essentially bridging the top and the bottom piece. Once this has been lined up with that line, I am then going to tape that to the line, and I can then cut off the excess tissue paper that is here on the end. So now I'm going to show you doing that. So now I'm going to cut along my line here. I have now flipped over the top portion of my pattern. I'm going to then take my scrap tissue paper and I'm going to lay it over, and I'm having just a little bit of it overlay with my pattern piece. I'm then going to tape it all the way down. So I'm going to put just a couple more pieces of tape on the front side, just to make sure this thing stays nice and flat. I'm going to then take my sewing gauge and I'm going to measure from the bottom edge of this top portion, right where you have your black line, and where I have 1 inch, I'm going to mark it with my marking pen. And I'm going to do this all the way down. I used a straight edge ruler to connect my dots to create a single straight line. I also used my straight edge to make these little vertical lines coming down on my scrap tissue paper. There's one here and there's one on this side. This makes it easier for me to then line up my bottom tissue, my bottom pattern piece. So now what I'm going to do is I'm not only lining it up with my single line down here, but I'm also trying to match this line with this line, and this line in the middle helps in doing that. So I also have one over on this side to match. So I'm just going to line everything up, and then I'm going to use my tape again to now tape this piece to this piece. So I've cut off my sides here, and this pattern piece has now been lengthened for my project. So now you're just going to treat it as a regular pattern piece. You're going to go ahead and lay it on your fabric and cut out how many pieces that you need to cut out, and just proceed with your project.
Our book, Professor Pincushion's Beginner Guide to Sewing, Garment Making for Nervous Newbies, is now available to order. Go to professorpincushion.com/books or click on the link in the description to see a list of vendors where you can purchase it.